YouTube. This is, let's just make a video here. First video I think I've ever made talking like this. Okay, so what we got today. Let me flip this. Backland Expedition. Rear step for a Sprinter van. Fairly straightforward. They've got a really good video online on how to do it, so I'm just going to pretty much copy that and see how it works. Put more videos out there. It's a great step. So what you're going to need when you buy it, they give you this. They give you these bolts. Prefab the holes. You're going to need a drill bit to core out some of the powder coating off of these pre-drilled holes. You're going to need a little wrenchy wrench. You're going to need 5/8 socket. That's to remove these existing bolts in the step. And yeah, pretty much it. The awkward part, if you have this type of van, is getting these bolts around that. So it's pretty much, you can move the thing around a bit. Easy enough. Unbolt that, put her in. Bobby is your uncle. There's one. There's two. 3. 4. Come on now, there we go. What we got on here? Can't see where the beams. There we go. Step removed. What I'm gonna do, I've got this, probably not the right paint, but it's better than nothing. High heat enamel, use it for my barbecue. Since I drilled these out and exposed some of the steel, I'm just gonna kind of, oh, that's a terrible video. There we go. Spray that in there. Just to make sure that I'm trying to prevent as much rust as possible. You're not gonna see it anyway, it's all under the van. La-di-da. Alright, so I'm also a big liar. You also need a 3/4 inch socket for the new bolts that they supply. So 5/8 to get the factory step off, 3/4 for this. And now that the paint has been drying for about 30 seconds, let's set the step in place. Just loosely right there. Now, the tricky part. Getting in and under there to line up the holes. And this is way off kilter. Doing it wrong. Oh well. Alright, I guess there's no time like the present. Jump under this thing. Start on this side because apparently not easy. I'm joined. Ooh, what's this? This one's gonna go. Come on now. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's do this other side around this. So that should line up pretty good. I don't think I drilled these out enough because this is a right pain in the ass. Holy cow. So we could go from this way. Does that work? No, let's not do that. This thing is really in the way. That's not good. Okay. I think it's time to get out the old mallet. What do you think of that? Yep. Actually, I don't need a mallet. I got this thing. Did I not drill this out enough? Is this what's happening to me? That seems like that's what's happening. Alright, I have a plan. Let's just get the old... There we go. There we go, look at that. Good thing I put that paint on there, because that didn't just come off. Look at this. This is my first time. Alright, let's try this again. This exhaust is a real pain in the nuts. This is terrible. What the hell? It's like, do I need a bolt this big? Do I need to cut this bolt down? Because this is like ridiculous. Okay, let's try this other one because this one was easier access. What is this thing? I'm gonna move this out of the way. I don't know how forceful I can be with this thing. Kind of sketchy, man. How is this thing attached? Can I move this thing? Okay, I think I can just move this thing. Oh, that makes sense. I drilled the wrong holes. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is terribly awkward. Doing it wrong. Only take 10 minutes. All right, so under the van here, this is what you're looking at. Sorry for how dark it is. So this exhaust pipe is a major challenge because the bolt's this long and this thing is fairly stiff. Just sneak around here. Just forget this thing. Can't really push it up, but it's held on by this kind of rubber thing here. So you can be fairly forceful. You kind of have to be to really get that thing out of the way in order to get that bolt through. And if you suck like me and have to do this in an alleyway, piles of dirt, and you've got to get on your van and not on a lift, I'm using my knees to lift this thing up because you want to line this up at the bottom of the existing structure there. So once that's in and tight, do the back one first because it's easier to line up because it's just a single hole. This other one's got the slot. I'll tighten that and almost done. There she is, folks. She lines up pretty good on the front. Maybe I'm a little further out that way. Oh, actually depend on the angle. Actually looks pretty good. My neck hurts. Test. Let's see here. And let's go into EO reverse. Let's see, so it's there. If I pull the parking brake off. Look at that. Backwards. Alright. I did it! I changed my hat too. I was wearing my nicer hat. I had to put on my crappy hat for this team that seems to want to be crappy. So there you have it, folks. That was the Backland Expedition rear step. It's a nice step. I like it. I think they make it in aluminum too. This one's steel, but yeah, so it's a little lighter if it's in aluminum. Let's back up a little bit. That's a nice license plate. So there we go. For sale. For sale. But yeah, you pretty much need a step on these things. They're rather elevated, don't you know?